Welcome to Chart of the Day. I'm Robert Folsom. The market wasn't surprised by what the Fed didn't do. What we have here is U.S. Treasury bill yields. The yellow line is 3-month T-bill yields. The green line is 6-month T-bill yields. Here's the rate or yield for these T-bills, and our timeline is from mid-2017 through the present. In a moment, we'll introduce a third line or rate, which will be especially relevant after I state a couple of obvious facts about T-bills. When it comes to debt securities, T-bills are the most liquid and least risky. Investors know that behind T-bills stands the full faith and credit of the U.S. Treasury, and there is always a market for basically risk-free debt. But speaking of investors, who or what sets the yield for T-bills? The short answer is the market does. This chart shows an upward trend in yields since mid-2017, which happened because of buying and selling in the T-bill market. It is that simple. That said, now we'll show our third rate. So, raise your hand if you know the identity of this red rate line. Here's a hint. Look closely at the timeline and notice that as T-bill yields trend higher, the red line follows. You see it here. T-bill yields rise first, the red line follows. That sequence repeats itself here, 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 and here. Yields rise, the red line follows across this entire period. So, what is the identity of this red rate line? It's the U.S. Fed Funds target rate, which is decided by the Federal Reserve, specifically the Federal Open Market Committee, which meets 8 times per year to make monetary policy. But put more simply, rates lead, the Fed follows. Those facts are plain, even if most investors, the financial media, and Wall Street assume it's the other way around. We showed subscribers this chart in the Monday, March 18th short-term update with the headline, "The market signals no Fed rate hike." And given what we knew and what you know now, it wasn't a hard call to make. See below for more about subscribing to the Financial Forecast Service.